The restaurant was called La Lumiere, a place of crystal chandeliers and white tablecloths that felt like another world to Alex Thompson. He had saved for 6 months, every overtime shift at the warehouse, every skipped coffee, every night he fell asleep on the couch with his work boots still on, to bring his 8-year-old daughter, Mia, here for her birthday. Mia's mother, Sarah, had loved birthdays. She would bake lopsided cakes and sing off-key until everyone laughed. 3 years ago, cancer took her quickly, leaving Alex and Mia in a quiet house filled with echoes. Mia rarely asked for anything now. She had learned too young that some wishes stayed broken. Tonight, though, she wore her best dress, the blue one Sarah had bought her before the hospital stays, and her eyes sparkled when the hostess led them to a small table near the window. Alex felt the stares. His flannel shirt and worn jeans didn't belong among the silk ties and evening gowns. He ignored them. This was for Mia. The menu prices made his stomach twist. He ordered the cheapest pasta for himself and let Mia choose the grilled chicken with mashed potatoes, her favorite. When the waiter asked about drinks, Alex said water. Mia didn't complain. She never did. They talked softly. Mia told him about school, how she drew a picture of their old dog in art class, how she missed mom most on days like this. Alex listened, nodding, his throat tight. When the food arrived, Mia ate slowly, savoring every bite like it might disappear. Across the room, at a table for one beneath a painting of Paris at dusk, sat Elena Voss. She was 42, CEO of Voss Enterprises, a tech empire worth billions. Tonight she wore a simple black dress, no jewelry except her mother's thin gold wedding band on a chain around her neck. She had come here to be alone. Board meetings, investors, headlines, none of it filled the silence that had settled in her life since her divorce 5 years earlier. No children. No family dinners. Just work and the hollow echo of her penthouse. Elena noticed the father and daughter almost immediately. The way the little girl's shoulders relaxed when her father smiled at her. The way he cut her chicken into tiny pieces without being asked. The way he watched her like she was the only light in the room. When the bill came for Alex, his hands shook slightly. He counted the cash twice, then added the last crumpled 20s from his wallet. It was exact, barely. No tip, but he couldn't afford more. He left the money under the candle holder and stood, helping Mia into her coat. "Wait," the waiter said quietly, glancing toward the kitchen. "There's something." Alex frowned. "We're all set." The waiter hesitated. "The lady at table 12 paid for your meal." And, he lowered his voice, she added something extra. Alex looked across the room. Elena met his eyes for a brief second, then looked away, as if she hadn't been watching. Mia tugged his sleeve. "Daddy, what's wrong?" "Nothing, sweetheart. Let's go." But as they reached the door, the maitre d' approached, holding an envelope. "Sir, this is for you. From the lady." Alex opened it outside, under the awning as snow began to fall. Inside was a check, 5 figures, made out to Mia Thompson Educational Fund. A handwritten note on heavy cream paper. Asterisk, "I watched you tonight. You gave your daughter the best gift, your time, your love, your everything. I have money, but I've forgotten what it feels like to give someone a memory instead of a transaction. Please use this for her future, school, dreams, whatever she wants. No strings. Just, keep being the father she deserves. E**. Alex stared at the numbers until they blurred. Mia peered up. "Is it bad news?" He knelt, pulling her close. "No, baby. It's good. Really good." They walked home through the light snow, Mia chattering about cake next year, maybe even a puppy. Alex didn't tell her about the check yet. He wanted to hold the moment a little longer. The next morning, he called the number on the note. Elena answered on the second ring. I don't know what to say, Alex began. This is too much. It's not, Elena said simply. I saw something in you two last night that I've been missing for a long time. Consider it a thank you. They talked for 20 minutes. She asked about Mia's school, her drawings, Sarah. He asked why she was alone on a Saturday night in a place like La Lumiere. She laughed softly, a sound without bitterness. I'm tired of being alone in crowds, she admitted. I thought a fancy dinner would feel like company. It didn't. A week later, Elena invited them to coffee. Neutral ground. A quiet cafe near the park. Mia brought a drawing, a stick figure family under a big sun. She shyly handed it to Elena. This is you, Mia said, pointing to the tall figure with long hair. You're smiling because you helped us. Elena's eyes filled. She folded the paper carefully, like it was priceless. Over the months that followed, something unexpected grew. Not romance, at least not at first. Friendship. Elena started a small foundation for single-parent families, and she asked Alex to help advise on the practical side, what struggling parents really needed, not what rich donors assumed. He hesitated, but Mia encouraged him. You're good at helping people, Daddy. Alex took the role part-time. He kept his warehouse job at first, but the foundation grew. Workshops, scholarships, emergency funds. Elena watched him speak to groups of single dads and moms, his quiet honesty cutting through the polished presentations. She saw in him the strength she had buried under boardroom armor. One evening, a year after that snowy night, they returned to La Lumiere. This time, all three of them. Mia wore the same blue dress, now a little short at the sleeves. Elena wore jeans and a sweater, no pretense. They ordered whatever they wanted. When the bill came, Alex reached for his wallet out of habit. Elena smiled. My treat. But only because you let me. After dessert, Mia excused herself to the restroom. Elena leaned forward. I've been thinking, she said. About family. About what it means. I never had children, but watching you with Mia, it's made me want more than just success. Alex looked at her steadily. You already have more. You changed our lives. And you changed mine, she replied. I was the mysterious billionaire, remember? Hiding behind money. You reminded me that kindness doesn't need a price tag. Mia returned, sliding into the booth between them. She looked from one to the other. Are you guys gonna be friends forever? She asked. Elena laughed. I hope so. Alex reached over and squeezed Mia's hand, then, hesitantly, Elena's too. More than friends, he said quietly. Family, maybe. If that's okay. Mia's eyes lit up. Like a new mom? Elena's breath caught. She looked at Alex, then at Mia. If you'll have me. I'd like to try. That night, as they walked out into the city lights, the three of them hand in hand, the restaurant glowed behind them. A single candle still burned on their table, flickering softly. Sometimes the impossible isn't a grand gesture or a miracle cure. Sometimes it's just one person seeing another's heartbreak, and stepping in with nothing more than a quiet, determined heart. And that, in the end, is enough to light the way forward.